Hey guys, welcome to Superlative Radio. Dylan Stone here with you. Hope you enjoy the following vlog.
Hey guys, welcome to another vlog here on Superlative Radio. We decided to take a little trip up to the Kingston Peninsula, and this is a nice little spot called Crystal Beach. So if you're ever out this way, check it out. It's a nice spot. My vlog today is I'd like to talk about the borders and what's going on, of course, with COVID-19 and everything. You know, every pretty much industrialized nation has, you know, kind of flattened their curve on this, but the United States is just continuing to spike day after day. They've got all these spikes going. And the unfortunate part about that is being in Canada, we are right next to them. And, you know, just last week, there were 2 Americans that were fined $1,000 in Ontario for breaking Canada's Quarantine Act because they came across the border and they are supposed to self-isolate for 14 days. Now, this gentleman and lady were 66 and 65 years old enough to know better, and yet they ignored the rules. Now, the penalty for this can be up to $750,000 and 6 months in jail. My question, and I suppose this should be every Canadian's question to the government, is why is the maximum penalty not being handed out right off the bat to everybody that breaks it? I mean, we've given millions of dollars out to Canadians to help them through this rough time. That money's got to come back somehow, so why are we not, if someone's going to break the rules, especially a foreigner that's old enough to know better, and they were informed when they got to the border that they were to self-isolate for 14 days, then why are we not slapping them with the maximum penalty? Slap them with $750,000 fines each. You know, that's $1.5 million right back into the government's coffers that could use to help recoup some of this money. And, you know, they learned their lesson by spending 6 months in jail. I think it's a great idea. I am not in favor of opening our borders at all, you know, because the United States is not taking this seriously. And if this continues, we're going to see a spike to the point where the Canadian healthcare system will be overwhelmed. And in BC right now, they're allowing Americans to travel straight through from Washington State to Alaska and vice versa. Now, the Americans are supposed to drive nonstop, just one way there, one way back, that's it. I mean, aside from like gas and food or whatever, which there's, you know, but like they're not supposed to stop and go visit tourist attractions and whatever, and yet they are. This stuff needs to be curbed. These people, no offense to our American audience, but there are so many of you down there that just don't get it. I don't know if it's because you're stupid, or if you're just ignorant, or what, but this disease is serious. This virus is serious. Those fines I mentioned earlier can even be more should you break them and lead to the death or injury of somebody else. So we shouldn't be fooling around with this at all. People should be being fined right away, the maximum, and that's it. Because, I mean, we have 1/10 of the population they do. They've got, you know, almost 400 million people. We've got 40 million people in this country. And most of our population lives along the border with them. And if you start allowing the border open and you start allowing more Americans across and whatever, then we're just going to have an increase. And unfortunately, what we should do is the border should be flat out closed to every American. I'm sorry if you want to flee your country or whatever, go to Mexico. Unfortunately, I have no sympathy because you guys have elected the dumbest person in the world to be your president. And he doesn't take anything seriously. He talks with nothing more than a big mouth, and he's dangerous. And the simple fact is, I like our country the way it is. I like it being safe. I like it being secure. Our government has responded in a very responsible way to this. And in fact, we were actually starting to bring our cases down across the country. And now they're going to start to shoot up again because of this. So this message is for Justin Trudeau. Close our borders, period. Close them. Don't open them. Don't let a single American across. If an American wants to get from Washington State to Alaska, tell them to take a friggin' plane or a boat. But they are not to go through Canada. There should be no Americans crossing the border, period, until they know how to clean up their own mess, until they know how to take this virus seriously. That's my vlog for the day. Catch you guys next time right here on Superlative Radio.
Hey guys, thanks for watching Superlative Radio. Come back anytime, and when you do, please make sure you subscribe, make sure you leave a comment. We really want to know what you think. We'll see you soon. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, because that's the way it's supposed to be.